Hey everyone, I'm here to show you some tips on how to draw inside of a bowl. Now, it's not so hard to draw a circle and a flat design inside of a circle, but when you try to recreate that inside of a bowl, it can be challenging unless you do a few things to help yourself. The first thing is, if you have a band or a line that's parallel with the rim of your bowl, use your ring finger or your pinky finger to balance your pencil. Oh, and the other thing is, do your whole drawing in pencil first. If you have a background color in underglaze, these are going to be underglazed. The inside is going to be underglazed with a clear on top or a translucent color on top. So if you are planning on having a background color, paint 2 coats of your background color first and then draw right on top with pencil. If you are going to use your white clay as a surface for the background, then just start drawing on your pencil right away. You don't have to put a background color in. That being said, make sure that you sponge your bowl when it comes out of the bisque, even though you're going to be coloring it with underglaze. Like you want to, just like you're preparing for glaze, you want to sponge it first. Then when it's all sponged, you can start put your liner color in with underglaze. If you have a liner color, 2 coats of that, and then you can start drawing on top and then painting with underglaze on top. This clay bowl, I'm not going to put a color down first. This is my stoneware. I'm at my house, obviously. So this is my stoneware clay body. It's what I had to work with. So here we go. So I'm gonna make a band around the interior. Do you have to do a band? No. So remember the sheet with all the different types of layouts, and that's how you came up with your design idea. And then you created a design idea. Those lines are just fields for your design. So say I'm using a band and decorating inside a band on the edge of my bowl. I'm gonna take my ring finger or my pinky, rest it on the edge, put the bowl in the middle of my banding wheel, spin the bowl. Check this out, people. I have a perfect band inside my bowl. I can do the same thing for the outside if I want. Are you allowed to create your pattern on the outside? Yes, you are allowed to do that. And then you would photograph it this way. It's a little bit harder to see the balanced pattern on the outside. I prefer that it's inside, but you won't lose points if it's outside, okay? Get it right there in the middle. And then, use your pinky or your ring finger. If I'm drawing on the inside, I use my pinky. The other thing is the fields on the inside, if you're gonna make a straight line, instead of just looking at it and trying to make a straight line across, I tilt it to the side. You have some more control that way. I'm resting my pinky on the side of the bowl. And then I make some lines. Then I can flip it the other way, rest it so it's completely vertical up and down. I'm gonna turn my body so you guys can see what I'm doing. And even though I have these cool throw lines inside my bowl, I can still decorate inside the bowl like that. I'm gonna turn, and then I'm allowing this line to be straight across like a horizon. Find the middle. A lot of feather lines. These pencil lines are going to fire right off, so on and so forth. So I'm creating these areas that I'm going to decorate within first. Like basically in pencil, I'm going to redraw the design that was on my field sheet or my design sheet that I looked at when I decided what I was going to put in, like, you know, in each quadrant or every other one or whatever, like that. Okay. And I could keep going too. I could make more. Split it up that way. Now, like once I finish that, put it in the center of the bowl. I mean, in the center of my banding wheel. Use my ring finger on the edge again. Create another field. Now, this is important because you don't want to follow the throw rings. If you have throw rings inside of your bowl, ignore the throw rings when you're making your design lines, you know? So if you follow your throw rings, it's just going to be kind of like a swirl and your design won't be balanced. Okay? And, you know, I'm not there. So if you have any questions, you can just email me and I'll help you out. Okay? Take care.